As of Unreal 5.7, it's possible to use our new Natsura nanite assembly exporter to export trees created with Natsura from Houdini as USD files, which can be input to Unreal as assemblies of static meshes or skeletal meshes. The nanite assembly exporter works with individual trees and allows you to interface with Unreal's latest foliage systems. However, if you want to export a number of trees simultaneously, or if you're on an earlier version of Unreal, you'll need to use our Unreal Wizard. The Unreal Wizard is a Houdini engine-based importer for Natsura systems, and it allows us to take advantage of one of the major features of Natsura, which is we're actually creating recipes which allow us to generate an infinite variety of trees from a single simple set of instructions, which we can see here. The Unreal Wizard has a number of properties that allow us to configure the input and the data that will be sent to Unreal, but for now we're just going to go ahead and hit Save to Disk with this default. Then we'll switch over to Unreal, and inside of Unreal we need to make sure that we have the Houdini engine plugin installed. Once it's been installed, we will navigate to the Houdini engine content inside of the plugin folder, and you'll find an actor called the Houdini BGO import, which will right-click and instantiate at the origin. Then we're going to navigate through the parameter pane to the Houdini parameters section, where we can see there's an input called geometry file. We'll open the file chooser, and then quickly navigate back over to Houdini so that we can find the location where the file exists. And we'll go to this location where we can see that export, which we'll double click. After a few moments, you'll see that the entire patch of trees has been input to Unreal. And if we go to the Houdini BGO import node once more in the outliner, we can hit bake, and then this will now bake this output, so it's no longer a temporary Houdini output, and it's actually just a single actor that represents this patch of woodland in the scene. In order to get this to display correctly, I'm going to go to the static mesh location in the content browser where these files were imported, and you can see it was created inside of a folder called Natsura examples and then the name of the tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and select all of these instanced meshes here. I'm going to right click, go to Asset Actions and Edit Selection in Property Matrix. Once here, I'm going to search for Preserve Area, and you can see that there's a nanite setting called Shape Preservation, which we'll set to voxelize. This is a new feature as of Unreal 5.7, and it allows us to get much denser, fuller, richer looking trees, no matter how far away we're viewing them from, and maintain performance.